the one that changed the game for me was when I was invited to pitch at VentureBeat's Mobile Beat competition in 2010. Mobile was brand new. There were very few people that were even playing in this field. And my application, which I submitted maybe 30 minutes before the deadline, someone had sent me a link and said, you should try. And when I got picked, I had never pitched before. I had gone from being a stay-at-home mom who was a freelance writer to pitching on stage at Mobile Beat within about 4 months' time. And when I walked up on stage, all of my slides were backwards, and they weren't even backwards. They were out of order. It was like on slide 7, and I was on a deadline, and they buzzed you off the stage if you didn't hit your mark. And when I'd been backstage, I realized I was the only woman. I was the only woman that was backstage out of all of the competition that had been selected. And I remember looking around and thinking, what have I done? You know, who did I think I was to think I could do this? And then when I walked out on stage and I saw the wrong slide, I just thought, okay, really, this is what we're going to do? And I just launched. And I had practiced enough. I knew my slides well enough that whatever came up is what I talked about next. And I actually beat the buzzer, which to me was a win. And it was in that moment that I really understood that being in a startup is pretty much fly by the seat of your pants, but you have to be prepared for anything. And it was really then that I understood I probably had every odds against me in the book, but I could either decide that that was enough to quit, or I could decide that the barriers were the things that were going to give me energy to just push forward. And I chose the latter.